The political atmosphere in Abuja this Monday, February 23, 2026, is nothing short of electric. But for one particular party, the gist is sounding more like a funeral dirge. The results of the much-anticipated FCT Area Council elections are finally in, and the map of our nation's capital has been painted almost entirely in the blue of the All Progressives Congress. While we were all expecting a tight race, especially with the recent political alignments and the loud social media presence of the opposition, the reality on the ground has delivered a massive shock. The African Democratic Congress, the party that many thought would be the third force giant of 2026, has walked away with exactly 0 seats. Yes, you heard that right. 0. Zilch. Nada. Meanwhile, the APC is currently popping champagne after securing a dominant victory in 5 out of the 6 area councils, leaving the People's Democratic Party with just one solitary foothold in Gwagwalada. The gist from the collation centers tells a story of a complete APC takeover. Let's look at the numbers because they don't lie. In the Abuja Municipal Area Council, which is the heart of the city and the most strategic seat, the incumbent, Christopher Maikalangu of the APC, didn't just win, he sent a message. He polled a massive 40,295 votes, while the ADC candidate, who was touted as a major challenger, could only manage 12,109. The PDP was even further behind in AMAC with a measly 3,398 votes. This victory in AMAC is being seen by many as a direct validation of FCT Minister Nyesom Wike's renewed hope administration in the capital. The streets of Wuse and Gwaki are buzzing with talk that Wike's infrastructure projects, the new roads, the restored street lights, and the overall facelift of Abuja were the invisible voters that gave the APC this landslide. But the APC's winning streak didn't stop at the city center. As the results trickled in from the satellite towns, it became clear that the blue wave was sweeping everything in its path. In Buari, Joshua Ishaku of the APC was declared the winner with 18,466 votes, leaving the ADC in second place again with 4,254. Over in Kwali, Daniel Nuhu of the APC secured 17,032 votes, nearly doubling the score of his PDP rival, who got 8,575. Even in Abaji, where the race was expected to be more traditional, Umar Abdullahi Abubakar of the APC maintained his grip with 15,535 votes. The gist that has everyone laughing on Twitter is the ADC's performance in Abaji, where they reportedly secured only 37 votes. Imagine that, in a whole local government area, only 37 people felt the ADC vibe. Before we go deeper into why the ADC crashed so spectacularly and what this means for the 2027 general elections, I want to take a quick second to welcome all our new viewers. If you want to stay updated on the real stories and the gist behind the headlines of 2026, you are in the right place. Please take a moment to hit that like button right now. It really helps us push these updates to more people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that red button and turn on the notification bell. We are your #1 source for everything Nigeria, and we don't want you to miss a single bit of this political drama. Thank you for your support. Now, the related talk among political analysts is that the ADC's failure is directly linked to the recent troubles of its new heavyweights. You will recall that Malam Nasir El-Rufai recently joined the ADC, but his current detention by the EFCC and the fresh cybercrime charges from the DSS seem to have pulled the rug out from under the party's feet in the FCT. Supporters were expecting a Zaki effect to sweep the Northwest and the FCT, but with their leader behind bars, the ADC appeared leaderless and disorganized at the polls. There's a lot of gist suggesting that the party's machinery in Abuja simply collapsed under the weight of the federal might and the visible performance of the FCT ministry. The only village that resisted the APC sweep was Gwagwalada. In a move that surprised many APC supporters, the PDP candidate, Mohammed Kasim, fought a hard battle and emerged victorious with 22,165 votes, defeating the APC's Yaya Shehu, who polled 18,788. This single victory for the PDP is being hailed by the opposition as the last stand of democracy in the FCT. but it's a very small umbrella to hide under when the rest of the capital is drenched in APC blue. The PDP's victory in Gwagwalada shows that there are still pockets of the FCT where the old guard holds power, but compared to the 5 seats won by the APC, it's clear where the momentum lies. Looking at Kuje, the APC also pulled off a narrow but significant win. Danjuma Samuel of the APC polled 17,269 votes to defeat the PDP candidate by a margin of about 1,400 votes. This was one of the most closely contested seats, and the gist from the Kuje Collation Center was that the result could have gone either way until the very last word was counted. The fact that the APC won even in places where the PDP was historically strong is a major red flag for the opposition heading into 2027. It seems the Wike factor, coupled with the internal crisis in the PDP and ADC, has made the APC almost untouchable in the nation's capital for now. The question everyone is asking now is what is next for the ADC? After all the noise, the rallies, and the third force narrative, getting 0 seats in the FCT election is a massive reality check. Some are saying the party is dead on arrival without El-Rufai's active presence, while others believe this is just a temporary setback. However, the APC is not waiting for them to regroup. Already, the party's national leadership is hailing these results as a referendum on President Tinubu's policies. They are arguing that if the most enlightened and diverse population in Nigeria, the people of Abuja, can give the APC 5 out of 6 seats, then the rest of the country is surely following suit. As we wrap up this election update, the gist on the streets of Abuja is that the newly elected chairman will be sworn in very soon, and the pressure is now on them to deliver. The people have spoken, and they have chosen the renewed hope path. Whether the ADC can recover from this 0-seat trauma or if the PDP can expand its Gwagwalada victory remains to be seen. One thing is for sure, the 2026 FCT Council elections have redefined the political map of Abuja. I want to hear from you. Do you think the ADC's failure is because of El-Rufai's absence, or did the APC simply perform better on the ground? And what do you think of Wike's influence? Is he the real winner of this election? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found this breakdown helpful, and make sure you are subscribed for more breaking gist from the heart of Nigeria. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and let's keep our eyes on the 2027 horizon.